Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be a makeup tutorial on the look that I have on today. I think this look is perfect for any occasion, weddings, events, professional events. If you have like to go in the office and you have like an important meeting, I think I would wear this. It's pretty easy to do, so if you want to follow along, definitely do it. Comment down below what you want to see next and how the looks turns out. If you want to see the tutorial, just keep watching. I never understood why people, especially ladies, when they're making a makeup tutorial, they always wear like a satin robe. And I was like, why are they wearing that? Like, are they like wearing it just for the style? But then I realized it is because your makeup doesn't fall on your clothes that you want to wear for the day. Like, I have a dress underneath and I put like that satin robe on top of it, so it doesn't, like, the powder or the stuff doesn't fall on it and stains it. If something falls onto your robe, then you can go and wash it and it will disappear. So I thought it was only for style. It is really stylish, we are not gonna lie here, but I feel like it's stylish, plus it has like a thing, like it does something to your routines. If you didn't know that, like me, now you know, and you know that it is a thing. Like, it's a thing. I really love this. So before starting with my makeup, I always go with a CeraVe cream. It's a moisturizer with FPS in it. And I put it like all over our face. I go with some Vaseline. Now I'm taking the Morphe Filter Effect Foundation in the shade 9, and I will apply this to my face. Now I'm taking the L'Oreal Paris Fireable Concealer in the shade 340, and I'm going to apply it under my eyes. I just do this to cover my eye bags. I'm now going with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown, and I'm taking a Morphe E36 brush, which is an angled brush and a brow brush, and I'm filling those brows in because I do have sparse brow, so they're not like really filled out the same way or equally on both sides. So I'm making sure they're really feel equally and they're like kind of a bit straight, and making sure that they're equal on both sides. Now going in with the Morphe 8F Fair Face palette. This is a really old palette that I do own, but I really love the bronzer that are there. So I'm going to take the second bronzer mix with the first bronzer on my cheekbones. I also really love to have a dark bronzer just because I feel like it sculpts my face. And then with the rest of the powder that is left on my brush, I'm going to contour my nose, because nose contour with cream and highlights and concealer is not kind of my strength. I really need to kind of perfect that in the few weeks or years. Not years. I would like to have it pretty like faster than that. And I'm going to bronze my forehead to make sure like it's not too pale compared to the rest of the face. And I'm just going over the lines of my hair, because I think it's the best way to bronze, because it kind of fades away with your hairline, and also on my temple. Then I will go with the peachy blush, and I'm going to apply that on my cheekbones. And I feel like I look better personally with the shape of my face when I apply my blush this way. I feel like it kind of elongates my face because it's really round. So I make sure that it's like, it really like give like a form of a V kind of, and I really felt like it's pretty. I feel like it enhances and like push up all of my face and all of my cheekbones. Then I'm going to apply concealer on my lids to prime my lids for the eyeshadow. So I'm making sure that I'm lining my brows and making sure I'm not putting concealer on my brows, because brow pomade and concealer doesn't really match well with the Anastasia Beverly Hills formula. I feel like when you go over with concealer, it doesn't really go well. Like it doesn't blend or erase the brow pomade. So I'm making sure that I have like the same amount of concealer everywhere before going in with the beauty blender, sorry, because I feel like it's really good. Like once your concealer like is like even out, it doesn't do patches or it's not uneven like it could happen sometimes. And yes, it feels like I'm really dabbing hard, but it's really gentle movements, I promise. And then I'm going to use a translucent powder from Morphe. And no, it's not translucent powder. Translucent is a shade, but I'm taking a baking powder. I'm going to apply it to the zone that I kind of don't want my makeup to move, because I put my hands on my chin or on my jawline, and yeah, where it tends to crease also most of the time. So underneath my eyes and on my forehead, because yeah, I do rest my forehead on my hands sometimes when I'm working. And I'm going on with the Morphe 350 Super Glow or Natural Glow palette. I think I have the Natural Glow palette because it's the OG one. And then I'm going with the small dense brush, and I'm going to apply the shade that you just saw on the screen. And I'm really sorry, this palette came with a plastic with names, but I don't have these plastic anymore. Once your makeup kind of look like this, you want to keep blending a little bit, because we're going to go with another color on top, a lighter color, and it's this color right here. I'm going to take a fluffy dense brush so it can be still precise, and I'm going to apply that color just on the edge, like 50% on the edge of the other color and on top of the other color. So it's going to be like 50 on the blending of the color and another 50% of your brush on top of like clean concealer that has not been touched yet. So we're going to do like small circular blending motions and wiping motions, because we do not want to fluff out or expand the color that we do have right now. We want it to be really like fully concentrated into the transition of that dark color with the other color that is going to be next. So in order to do that, we're going to put some translucent or baking powder of your choice on top of your makeup and where you're going to blend. So we're going with that color on the palette with a fluffier brush, and with the next color, which is going to be the transition shade, we're going to do wiping motions and circular motions. And be patient with this step. It's going to take time, but really make sure that the color is really there. So don't hesitate to pick up more eyeshadow from your palette and to blend again and to do circular motions until you're satisfied with the result. Now I'm going with a fluffier packer brush, and I'm going to take some translucent powder and apply it to the inner third of my eye just to make sure it's really like bright. And I'm going to go back with the last brush that we use with a little bit of the transition shade to make sure it's all blended well together between the translucent powder that we use and the other colors, so it's more seamless, more of a seamless look, but still really nice. So with concealer, you really want to have a powder on, whether it's an eyeshadow or a translucent powder, because it will crease, especially if you have oily eyelids like I do. So I'm making sure that my eyelids are not left with any wet concealer, even though it's absorbed with a sponge. I really make sure that it's still really blended with the eyeshadow and that there is no flakiness with the shades either. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna use a big brush like this, and I'm gonna remove the excess powder that we placed earlier, so it looks good and not like crusty dusty. And then with a Morphe M321 brush that looks like this, I am going to put some highlighter, and today I think I'm gonna go with the one that has like a kind of a pink shift in it. So this one, I'm gonna put a little bit of my brush and in the corner of my eye, so just like this. And I find it better like when you do not blend a color, like it has like more power and more punch to it. Yeah. And same thing with the nose. I always use like this, the same color for my nose, the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. Ooh, it looks good. And now with the Morphe 8F palette, I am going to take this highlighter, so this one, with a larger brush, so this one right here, and I'm gonna apply it to my cheekbones. Ooh, and we're going to blend it because, yeah, oh, it's too much. Anyways, go big or go home, right? This is what we say. Yeah, we're gonna need to put a little bit more here, like this. Okay, and for the lips, I feel like because the eyes are really like, there's a punch to it, I think we could go for like, I don't know, like a red lip. Or is that too much? I feel like this with the red lip, like a red cherry lip would be nice. Okay, so I am wondering, should I go with that kind of color? It's a matte lip gloss, or should I go with like a luster one? Like, I think I'm gonna go all matte. It's the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Melonade. So it's that beautiful, gorgeous cherry color here. I think it's a good choice. I seriously love this lip color. I think it goes well with the overall look. So now I'm going to take the Mattifying Setting Mist by Beauty Bay. It looks like this. I find it like it keeps like the look really matte, and it's really affordable. So it's another plus. So I do like 6 sprays, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I let it dry, and then I will apply mascara. By the time this dries, you can start cleaning your space, because I feel like in the morning when you're really like in a hurry and you want to do like a full face of makeup and you do not have a lot of time, well, if you do a full face of makeup, you still have a little bit of time, because it's really, you have to have some time. Do is I place my things and tidy up my space while I'm doing my makeup. I don't know if that makes sense, but this is what I do to save up a bit of time. Now that it's dry, I'm gonna take my eyelash curler. I'm gonna curl my lash and apply mascara. Absolutely gorgeous. I could wear this like every day. If I had the time, I would wear this every day because it's really neutral. It goes with everything, every color. I think it could go really cute with like a brown dress or a black dress, a gray dress, but not with something super colorful. Like, I wouldn't wear this with like turquoise and pink, because the colors are not really matching. But anyways, you can wear this however you want. You can add some lashes. I cannot wear lashes. I have a eyelashes reaction with the glue, so I cannot wear them. But it's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are really happy with the result that you got and that it helped you in some ways. Comment down below what you would like to see next, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!